and he talked about Donald Trump and his wife. I don't know the name of my wife.
Wife, our great first lady. She was a great for people. Loved her.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Mercedes, that's pretty good. When I use Barack Hussein Obama and I interject him into where it's supposed to be Biden. They were interviewing him 2 weeks ago, and they said, what would you advise President Obama? And I do it purposely for comedic reasons and for sarcasm.
Obama he doesn't want to talk about it.
Well, you mean President Biden. So,
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and in a sizzling new campaign ad, President Joe Biden takes a jab at his rival, former President Donald Trump. Biden, with a touch of humor and a hint of sarcasm, asks if anyone else has noticed Trump seems a little bit lost lately.
Say, oh, I don't know the name of the president. Or when I imitate this guy getting off a stage, what they do is they say, oh, he had trouble getting off a stage. I have no trouble getting off a stage. Anybody that watches what I do at rallies would say, wow, that's amazing. He can go 2 hours without a teleprompter, not making even a little mistake.
We are an institute and a powerful death penalty. We will put this on. Like Nikki Haley is in charge of security. We offered her 10,000 people.
Very few people, maybe almost nobody can do what I do.
You got to take a look at the other guy. He's about as old as I am, but he can't remember his wife's name.
Yep. The ad suggests that Trump might be feeling the heat from Biden's tough campaign tactics, hinting that Biden's strategy of getting under Trump's skin is working.
This is not Donald Trump of 2016, guys.
What? What is?
If he is off the teleprompter, he can barely keep a cogent thought. I mean, that's just fact.
We are an institute and a powerful death penalty. We will put this on.
I think he's declining.
I stumbled and mumbled purposely.
I do speak in long, complex sentences, and I have a lot of material in each sentence.
You have voter ID to buy a loaf of bread. You have ID to buy a loaf of bread.
Have you noticed? He's a little confused these days.
A person close to Trump actually says that he's rattled by Biden's efforts to get under his skin.
It's a bold move from Team Biden, showing the gap between the two candidates as the 2024 presidential race heats up. With a wry smile and a twinkle in his eye, President Joe Biden takes a playful swing at Donald the dim-witted, poking fun at his slogan while questioning his grasp on what truly makes America great. Biden quips that Trump seems clueless, suggesting that his lack of understanding extends beyond just catchy campaign slogans. In a perplexing turn of events, Trump embarked on a baffling tirade, defending his mental sharpness amid allegations of mishandling classified documents. Trump's outbursts on Truth Social seemed almost desperate, as he painted himself as the victim of Democratic slander while downplaying his own forgetfulness, including an incident where he couldn't recall his wife's name.
He went on a very poorly rated show last night, and he talked about Donald Trump and his wife. I don't know the name of my wife. He was referring to the fact that at CPAC, where I had a sold-out speech, the biggest audience they've had in years, I think maybe ever, I made the statement that Melania was very popular because when I mentioned her name, the audience went wild. I then looked at the two people, man and wife, Matt and Mercedes Schlapp, and I said, wow, they really like the First Lady. So this got taken as the fact that I thought Mercedes was the First Lady. It has nothing to do with that.
As reality strained to keep pace with Trump's narrative, observers were left dumbfounded by the audacity of his scheme to deflect criticism and rewrite the narrative surrounding his mental acuity. The comments sent waves of laughter across social media platforms as users eagerly awaited Trump's response. But instead of a rebuttal, the internet erupted with memes and GIFs showcasing Trump's infamous descent down a ramp after a speech at a U.S. Air Force Academy. As the dust settled, one thing was certain. In the arena of online banter, Biden had emerged victorious, leaving Trump to ponder his next move amidst the echoes of laughter. And it couldn't have happened to a more deserving jackaloon. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.